Hello, my name is Minesuper McGee, also known as Minesuper in VrChat, and today I'm going to do something a little special. I'm going to show every world that's centered around Vore in VrChat, and the first world I want to show is just Vore by @L_Coyote. So here we are. At first, kind of boring platform. It's describing everything about the world, how to use it. So this, you can actually change the shape of the stomach. So we got that shape, got all these types of shapes. In case your, I don't know, Vore fantasy is different. We can look like we're in a city. Don't really understand like a room or a city just for this square. It's pretty interesting that we're just all of a sudden, but it's disorienting because it's like just that cube you're in there. And there's a stomach over there, we go in. And now we are in the stomach, and here we can see a representation of how we look inside of it. And then there's like a phone version. That's really all the world's about. You just a couple ideas. This cube that doesn't actually go away. Oh, here's the English version of the text. Just Vore, the world where you can take a commemorative photo in the stomach of your favorite character. How to play. The person who goes into the stomach goes into the area marked into you. Another person chooses a stomach that is the right size for your avatar and places it on your stomach. Show it on a blue smartphone in the world. You can see what's going on outside through your smartphone from the inside of the stomach. Note, there are elements that may feel shocking or grotesque to some people. Please use with caution if you have a weak heart or sensation. So, and you can share it with the hashtag #JustVore. So I guess the idea is that someone takes the stomach or whatever from in there and places it on them. Yeah, so you grab this, although I don't know why it's in here. I'm not exactly sure. But the idea is that someone goes into the stomach and another person is outside of the stomach, and you can take a picture with that character. It's kind of convoluted, but very specific thing. The next world is Freddy Freaker's Freak World by Zero. As you can tell, this is definitely a meme world. All right. Immediately we have Freddy Freak, Freddy Freaker. There's a bunch of other people. I'm guessing that's Zero. And then these are other people. Alleged Caveman, Iceberg, and Malsuoska. Not sure, I get the artist and the spearhead. I don't get the enforcer or the scholar. These are all appear to be art made by people, or just photoshops. This is Foxtroft, and I'm guessing this is their Discord number as well, number 2863. This is by Ghostly Mug. This is by Bun. Oh, I always forget to take those off. Lexicon Devil. This is by Princess Leia. Wow. A celebrity. This is by Notif. This is by Iceberg. Matsuoska, which I believe, yeah, up there. This is by Zero. This is for a giant mirror at the opening. These are just some pictures of people in the world. I'm guessing that's Jamesky. Oh yeah, there's a quote. Wow, that was terrible. I don't think I'll ever be here again, by Jamesky. Oh, that was in November. That wasn't very long ago. I've known about this world for quite a while. So, now we are going to enter into Freddy Freaker through his eyeball. become his communion. Yep. So for a while I thought this was the only part, but there's actually another section. This is all this is all baked beans. We're gonna be seeing the similar ideas quite often. There's only so many ways you can portray Vore. Yep. Don't want to look at that too long. Oh, this texture is a little hard to like differentiate walls and stuff. Here we are in the sewer. I believe that's just chili as the texture. And that is it for this world. There's a rat here as well. It's just kind of hanging out. Okay, the next world is Auntie's Cartoon Animals by Auntie Coyote, which is actually an Avatar world and the Vore world. Welcome to Auntie's Avatars. Like my stuff, check me out on the net. And they have a Patreon and a Twitter right there. And I will be showing off all of the avatars. There's not very many. And then the last thing is this sign. Is a world here. This sign, virtual reality, and that's, you know, the Vore aspect of the world. Alright, that was all the avatars, and now as soon as we click on this sign, seeing a similar thing that we've been seeing before. Except I think this one is taken a bit more seriously than the Freddy Freak world. Like, they've, you know, really textured everything. It actually moves around. I believe that there are actual noises as well. Let me turn it up a bit. Yeah, you can hear him there. You're in the stomach. We don't go as far as the Freddy Freak world did. So, that is actually as far as we will be able to go. To my knowledge, you can't get through this. The one thing I will say is there's actually two versions of this world if you search the word Vore. I went through this version. I don't know if there are real differences between this version for avatars. I know it's harder to see in the stomach, I guess, if that's your preference. But that, to my knowledge, is the only real difference. So we're just going to go on to Umito Ship. Alright, here we are on the ship. And it's a pretty normal looking ship. There's quite a few things that are missing colliders sort of at random, like this wall, these railings. But all in all, looks like a pretty normal ship. Nothing special about it. These cubes right here, I do not know what they do. I think they get rid of something, so I don't want to click them. I think maybe disable gets rid of the gigantic woman that is going to eat us, and we're going to see her over here. This area, this like area of the ship right here, is actually not solid, so we can see her down there. And then when we click this button up here, that's just labeled go, she will show up. Yeah, she is like gigantic, and it is an entire model. And we're gonna go in here. We get eaten. Quite a loud sound. And then there's the stomach actually moves. There's a heartbeat sound. You can jump pretty high and get on this boat, which I guess she's eaten ships and canoes before. It's a little difficult. There we go. This is as far as we... No, wait. That's not true. This is not as far as we can go. There is an area over there, I believe, that we can get to. Yeah, here it is. But it really doesn't have any purpose, because she is hollow after that. Yep, that's all. That's the whole experience. Now, when I search for, these are the only worlds that show up, but I've actually found 2 more that don't include that tag or that word. This is gastrointestinal tours, a tour of the entire GI system, posed as like a bar. Okay.
Welcome to the gastrointestinal system. You are now located in the transverse colon. Road signs will assist you in finding your way. Be sure to stop by to relax with a pint in our newly renovated gastropub bar located in the stomach, just off the duodenum. Enjoy your stay.
The gastrointestinal system, a paradise awaits. The gastrointestinal system offers a perfect vacation playground for adventurers and lovers, so much to do and see. Adventure ideas. Rappel down the craggy cliffs of the descending colon. Beachcomb the stomach floor at a low tide. Sneak a kiss with your miss overlooking the natural wonders of St. Jerome's inguinal hernia, voted most scenic hernia of 2019. Go brown water rafting down the anal canal during diarrhea season. Now, this world is joking, but sort of played seriously. Typically, I would walk through all of this, but this is all it looks like, and it's long. Like, you will walk for a while, so I am going to use the transportation services. I know. Typically I wouldn't, but first...
Thank you for contacting the Gastrointestinal Teleportation Service Help Desk. We are currently experiencing higher than average call volumes. Your call is important to us. You are currently in position 9423. If you know the destination you would like to travel to, please start walking now.
This is actually a map. Accessibility ramp if you are short. So this is a map. So there are 4 different areas. There's the stomach, the colon, the large intestine, and then the anal canal. Those are the main areas. We'll see the rectum, the stomach, the small intestine, and we're in the large intestine right now. So I think first we'll go to the small intestine. So now we're in the small intestine. Not a whole lot of difference. Kind of looks all the same. Like, just trust me, you can walk the whole way, but it is not worth it. It's basically like walking through a cave. So we'll go to the rectum. And here we are. And that's it. It doesn't really do anything at all. That's a little lame. I wish it did something rather than just teleport you back to the large intestine. But the real attraction is the stomach, because it is a bar with all kinds of, I think it's called bile, the gastropub. It's got all kinds of chairs and stuff. Oop, you can fall in, but not very far. It's not a big deal. You can sit. And here we have the main counter. The Gastropub's last annual kidney stone scavenger hunt. We've teamed up with the urinary tap house to hide kidney stones through the alimentary canal. We know. We've since sobered up to the fact it wasn't a good idea. Be the first to find all 5 kidney stones and win fabulous pretzels. I don't think there's anything special. We have walked through it. It all looks the same. But here's the menu items. The Lost Appendix Porter. The Colorectal IPA, the Gallistone Imperial Stout, the Bile Duct Bitter, the Purulent Fistula Cream Ale. Yeah, this world is a joke, but it is taken very seriously, and I respect it a lot for that. For, knowing that this is like sort of a funny scenario, but making it very dry humor. So the last one I'm going to be showing off is Shark's Peanut by Thick Water. This is actually an Avatar world. There's not a whole lot going on, but it does take place in a stomach. So here we are in sort of a church-looking area. Don't touch the ball. That was a slightly unpleasant experience. Let me turn down the volume.
Hello there, you fucking twat. Do you see the giant box behind me? If you help me to open it, I will share with you what's inside of it. Usually I would be using my crowbar to open it, but I lost it at the mine. You look like a virgin pale cunt, so I assume you were used to be stuck all the time at your room. Which means you are good with dark places. Why don't you go to get my crowbar back?
Okay. I'm guessing this is actually something I haven't seen before, those two things. So I'm guessing you go in here to get the crowbar. Let's see, what does this say? I assume you found this mine as I did. It's dark and full of dangers, so remember, dear stranger. And there is the skeleton who wrote this. Do not pass. As much as I don't typically like flashlights, at least they don't take up a giant portion of my vision. So, what you're seeing now is a sped up version of me trying to go through the mine. It is humongous, pitch black, and doesn't lead you in any sort of direction. It was truly terrible to go through. I tried to go through it multiple times. I found a snake. If you fall down into the mine, you will find a spider with a button below it that says turn the lights on. When you turn the lights on, it turns all the torches on that are above, but it doesn't really light the way. And because I couldn't find a way up, I had to respawn. But if you respawn, you can't have the torch with you, and the torch doesn't come back. So you can't see anymore. I found a stone man, but it wasn't fun. It didn't lead me in a direction. It was just pitch black and aimless. So I'm done. I'm done with that area. And we're not going to be able to see what's in the box. I'm sorry. So here we are back. There's some peanuts over here to activate mirrors. Help! I want to talk with my friends, but I'm way too small. I got a fetish about people stepping on me. Help, I'm a shitty small avatar. That's very bizarre. I've never seen that's a toggle music button. I've never seen a step for a mirror. Hello stranger, welcome to Shark's Peanut. This world is currently under constructions, and this sign was a long time ago useful. Twitter @Cabela's Peanut. So we get eaten by the shark. Hello, small peanut. Welcome to the stomach. Here you can find some avatars made by Cabela's. Come on, touch me and let's see if we can find a good one for you. There are many, so take a good look around. This slime activates the avatars, and they are spread out all over the area. Get the fuck away from my gastric pool. Don't you know that this can burn and kill you? If I see you coming inside my pool, I'll kick you out of the stomach. And that is true. You get kicked outside of the stomach and sent back to the starting area. So there's an area coming soon. I don't know exactly what the area is supposed to be. Maybe a continuation of the stomach, maybe just more stomach so that there can be more avatars. I'm not sure. And typically I would show all of the avatars in a world. That's what I've always done, but there's a lot, and they're all pretty random. There's a lot all around, and I spent so much time in the mines that I do not want to show all of the avatars. I'm sorry, I will show this one. I will show this one avatar. I don't know what it is. I'm guessing it's a giant eyeball of some sort. I was absolutely wrong. There's one last Vore world that I know of, and it is called Space Ham. It is simultaneously a Vore world and a fat fetish world. Welcome, Wanderer. This world was created as a present to my dear friend who prefers to remain anonymous. Special thanks to Azuli Zero for the avatar base, Harry T for his 8-ball prefab, Merlin VR for Udon Sharp and video player. I did not accept unsolicited friend requests. If you want to contact me, DM me on Twitter at DoozVR or Discord at DoesNot. The music is Hope by Justin Ebell. So that turns off the music. So one thing I will say is that all the planets are like shaped like people. This is both a fat fetish world, a Vore world, and I guess like a small fetish thing because we're really tiny. I got this brown water pool. I'm gonna respawn to get out of that. There is this planet as well as a gigantic woman. Come in, we have a pool table. If you go into, I forgot I'm still this peanut. If you enter into the belly button, land on a whoopee cushion. It doesn't make any noise. You have this area down here. Just some random pictures. A video player, a working pool table. I'm guessing it works. They are all the large women, like the planets up there. That is Garfield, made out of meat. So here we have the avatar house. There's some pictures and a bunch of avatars. I won't be showing them. I was going to show them, but I crashed for the 4th time while trying to make this video, and I want it to be over. That button creates a mirror that spans over that whole area. Just gonna show the area over here, which is like sort of the bottom of the pool, and then down here we have a mirror with a couch, another couch to stare off into the void. Got a guy hanging out down here. Chocolate fountain. So here is the bottom of the pool area. We have gigantic cooked pigs and this sort of chicken soup, I guess. And the last thing I'll be showing is the Vore themed area. The reason this world is in this video. So, here we are. There's a bunch of food, bile, and that's about it. Alright, that was Space Ham by DoesNot, as well as many other Vore worlds. Alright, that was Space Ham, as well as a bunch of all of the Vore worlds that I know of. Thank you.